Hello.
Oh, hey,
So
Rod.
how does this thing usually go?
Well, how about you introduce yourselves?
Hold on, what's your first and last name? You gotta sign the NDA.
You should also
Okay.
yell.
All right. My name is Joanna Golden. Here, you can see my ID.
Perfect. Why don't we go around and introduce ourselves?
All right.
We're not waiting for Luis.
He can join in when he gets here.
I'm Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Stanley.
I go
Hi,
by the
Stan
White
Lee.
Devil
Wait, the White Devil.
sometimes.
Would you prefer
And
that or
what's your-
Stan Lee?
I guess Stanley's fine for right now.
All right.
What's your biggest gang problem or sis problem?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any problems with Sis. He can do no wrong.
All right, calm down.
Wait, did you send her the NDA?
I'm working on it right now.
I don't think this isn't
Okay.
about like just problem. This is problems in general that get put in on my plate. That's what Joanna here is for.
Oh, so it's about you. Okay. Give an
You can air out
example.
any grievances you have.
Yeah, there you go.
Sis airing out the grievances, or are we?
No, she's
You
like the
can.
first line of defense.
Yeah.
I'm
Joanna,
just
what's your
here to
Be a
help
state
filter
buffer
this.
and
20825. I'm here to help be a filter for you guys. I'm not here to, tell you that, this is specifically the way you have to do it.
you're an anger translator.
In a way, kinda, yeah.
Oh.
So he'll
Joanna-
scream and then you'll say it to us really productively.
Yeah,
Joanna, I sent you
exactly.
the contract. Can you sign it, please?
Oh my god, this is great. How do I get one of you?
Well, I guess you gotta hire me.
Is there another one?
No, just me for now. I've been setting up the business, but it's I don't think it's a job anyone wants to do.
All right. Well, how about we open with this?
All right.
Let's
Have
go
you
over
sent me it,
the.
Rod?
Dante, why don't you explain your POV of the?
What'd you say?
Have you
have
sent
you
me it?
heard about the
yeah,
mead
it should be in
incident?
your contracts.
Wait, my POV of that?
Yeah. Just talk about the. Have you been told about the mead?
Well, from my perspective, when I first woken up and tried to get us stock for the library, I had when I checked there,
Why'd you send this to me?
everything-
I
What is-
didn't mean to. It was an accident. I accidentally shared it
And me.
locally. I accidentally shared it locally.
I signed it.
Cool. Great. Perfect.
How did Sis make you feel when he yelled at you?
Wait, I wasn't finished telling my POV of that.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, I went and tried to check to get our stock, and it appeared as if our ship was broken at the time. So I went and tried to talk to him. I called him. He didn't pick up, so I assumed he was busy, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be getting up to anything by the time he was unbusy. So I decided to calling Julio. I guess he was also busy, something that's pretty important. Assumed he was busy, so then tried. I thought it was important, so I tried calling Julio again, and he then yelled at me. Then I tried calling Aunt. She was also busy. Then I got yelled at again, and then yeah, one thing led to another, and I tried telling people to make sure the information got across. So yeah, and then I got yelled at for it.
Do you find you get yelled at a lot?
Yes.
Is there something you want to say to your fellow members that
Nope.
no?
Nope.
Do
Why
you think
not?
their yelling is productive?
Mm,
What's that
think
supposed
it-
to mean?
I think it.
Do you
depends
think
on-
it's clearly communicating what they want from you and how you can improve, or is it just yelling at you?
Charger out.
Maybe both.
All right. Hey, you're doing therapy for the HOA, apparently.
I
Most
think
of the
you're
time I
being a
just think-
pussy.
What?
Hmm.
What do you mean?
That's right.
In what context am I being a pussy?
Yo.
Are you not, Dante?
I was
Why am I
very
what?
straightforward with you. I said, shut the fuck up, stop calling, we're in the middle of something.
Okay, that I
I feel
understood.
like that's not productive. Because I get to the
Well, did he
point.
know you were in the middle of something?
Yeah, he had just talked to Julio.
Oh.
Julio did not clarify that you were also involved.
And you take forever to say stuff, Dante. You couldn't find your point if I gave you a compass.
See, I think I'm realizing now that the lines of communication between you are breaking down. So,
Okay, wait, hold on a second.
What?
I
I
got
feel
something
like
to say
I'm being
there,
very
though. No.
straightforward.
I feel as if I got something to say here, because every time I try to provide details, it's get to the fucking point, and every time I try to get to the fucking point, it's what the fuck does that mean? So what the fuck do you want from me then?
Because your mouth moves faster than your brain works.
What?
So you stumble over your words almost continuously.
I can piggyback off of that because you even agreed that you stumble over your words to Julio last night because you got off the radio. Because you said, and I quote, I was trying to talk to Mr. K, but I wasn't able to function properly and I needed to shut it off in order to get my words together.
It's just like Rod when you ask him a direct question and he thinks he's gonna get in trouble, and then he just stands there and stares at you and goes,
And says, I don't know.
I don't know, I don't remember.
well, have you created a precedent where he feels like if he speaks his mind, he'll get yelled at or he might get hurt?
Oh yeah, that happens to everyone.
No.
What? No, that doesn't happen here.
But sounds like Stan Lee is saying something different.
What's wrong with being yelled at?
It's not the most productive way to get your message across.
Then what
But
is?
sometimes you need a good yelling too.
I'm not going to say that, never yelling, because we're all human beings. We all yell at each other sometimes. I'm just saying maybe it shouldn't be our default way of communicating.
I agree.
Sometimes just clearly stating things can help, the communication between you not break down. If you're constantly yelling, sometimes people don't absorb the words you're saying and they just realize, oh, this person is mad at me.
Instead
right.
of yelling at somebody, can I punch them?
Or shoot them.
That isn't exactly
example?
a way to teach a lesson.
What?
That only makes people more fearful in the future of speaking their mind. So when, you ask Rod to tell you something and then he's afraid to say something, what if that something is important? What if it's something you really need to hear, but he doesn't want to tell you because he feels like he's going to get shot?
Or what if he's just a coward?
I feel like this he is very specific.
What if he needs to just say it with his chest
What?
and deal
Yeah.
with whatever may come?
Yeah, Rod.
I thought we were talking about Dante.
Well, see, you're not yelling
we're talking
now.
about
You're
Rod.
clearly communicating what you think Rod should do. And Rod, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So you think you
What
can
if-
work on maybe, standing up for yourself and, making sure to say it with your whole chest? Without being afraid of what
yeah.
they might say?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just don't know, and then I say I don't know, and then people get upset, I say I don't know, and then I just keep saying I don't know because I don't know.
But it takes him 20 minutes to get to the I don't know because he breaks down and gets nervous. Listen, there's just a huge accountability problem, okay? And people freeze and get nervous, and the only way to drag it out of them is to scream at them. And that doesn't mean we like screaming at them.
Why
When
are they getting
people
nervous?
Can't just say, you know what? Yeah, you right. I fucked up. I'll do better. Yeah, you gotta yell it out of them.
Well, okay, then Clearly, there's some reason why people don't want to admit that they fucked up. Clearly, there's some reason. I think it's kind of obvious that you're talking about punching or shooting people. Do people fear violence for speaking up?
What?
No.
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 Nothing happens to them.
Are you sure you're being entirely truthful with me?
I, don't shoot people when they fuck up.
Yeah, it's never happened.
But do
You
other
weren't
people?
in the group, Rod.
Well,
What
It's
about
not
that
really
one time, Ant,
my business. Which time?
where I did that thing right before the class?
You signed an NDA. You're fine.
Yeah, I won't tell anyone
Yeah,
about
which
this.
time?
Right before the HOB class when I called the cops,
Oh yeah, you deserve that.
and then you shot me at the
That's right.
class.
That's right, I did.
Hmm.
Listen, this isn't about me. This is about Sis.
What's about everyone here? And making, I'm doing this for Sis because he feels like talking with you guys can be a lot for his mental health. If you're constantly yelling at each other and he's the leader of this group, he feels like he has to keep
Wait.
it all together for you.
Wait. You're telling me that us yelling at each other is what's affecting Siz's mental health?
Well, I mean, it's a huge toll on him to keep this
You're
group
telling me-
together.
You're telling me
I
that
don't
Sis
know
is
what
not a
Sis
part of
told
all that
you.
yelling. What has he been telling you?
Sis, do you have anything to say?
I think you're correct in your assessment.
What?
Sis is the catalyst.
Sis is the yelling person of this group. What do you mean?
I feel as though I'm a bit more mellow in tone.
Bull fucking shit.
Literally
this.
never.
Hey,
Do you
Sis.
see what's happening?
Oh,
Sis,
Sis, you are full of shit right now.
I'm King Slime.
Actually, full of shit.
Good for you, Sam.
Oh, hey, I remember the King's
I don't
line
like
from
this.
the
I
other
don't
day.
like this
Everyone's gonna refer
I
to
don't
me
like
as King
this
Slime
anymore.
from now on.
Good for you, man.
Even
Congratulations.
you.
I'm proud
This
of
is
you.
great. Hey, Zephyr Gandhi.
Call me King Slime right now.
Yes, King Slime.
That's what I thought.
Ew.
See?
He's putting on a show for you, lady. This isn't the real Sis.
So what is the real Sis?
Angry.
The real Sis takes you and clamps your private parts with a pipe wrench.
He's got chains on him, and it's called the HOA. He is a suffering, angry old man. He's got his moments, being nice and supportive. He's the angry one.
Is that
I'm
true,
also
Sis?
one of the angry ones, but Sis is the
I think
angry one.
they mistake my stress for anger.
Huh?
Do you express your stress in angry ways?
Well, maybe sometimes I might slip up here and there once in a blue moon, but not very often, no.
How often do you ask us if we're crying?
Why would I ask something like that?
Okay.
That's like
All
the
right,
first
man.
thing out of your mouth this morning.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I asked because
Crying?
I wanted to see if
Crying?
anybody needed a shoulder to cry on.
Oh,
And I was always there to help.
Because you love hearing everybody's
oh,
feelings.
whoa, what is that tweet?
You would rather people go to you with their feelings than each other. Is that right?
Well, I mean, I'm always here. I'm here for support. I think as a figurehead, I think I kind of need to be.
What do you mean
It's
a
my duty.
figurehead? You mean the leader?
Correct. yeah.
The founder.
Okay. Well, if you feel like that's how you are, then what's the problem?
I think you guys have a lot of negative energy between each other.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets out of hand, and I get a bit of friendly fire my way.
Right now, I'm looking up how to stop yelling at your
Really?
kids. Just communicating with children without yelling.
Oh, I
Reading
will
through.
say there's been a lot of slyness on the radio. I feel like a lot of people have been really stressed out lately.
What
I'm
do you
Passive
mean
aggressiveness is what you're
slyness?
trying to say.
yeah, like little jabs at each other.
That's always been the case.
You know, now like some deep jabs. You know, just.
Why don't you tell the
Like
caretaker
what?
about that?
What do you guys say? What do you guys say, Luis?
No, I really. There's been things here and there. You know, if Julio was here, I mean, me and Julio brought it up one time, and I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. Everybody's just been stressed out. I think. You know, I think everybody just needs to chill out. Stop being so
Compound.
crazy. You know, stop being at each other's throats.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
You
know,
know, I'm
if we
just
could
putting
ever
that point out
not be,
there. I'm not,
though.
I'm not on.
Well, the first step is acknowledging
ever
that you
at my
have a
throat.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I believe that you're
Not
all
pillow.
still here talking about this, even if you felt like it was a waste of time. So clearly,
My
you think
anger's not
that.
a problem. It's a solution.
I think that clearly you realize that there's some work that could be done. You know, maybe you're never going to completely eliminate all the yelling, but I think that if you work at it, you can improve the
Sure about that, Ann?
communication by not. I think
positive.
you're
I
The
mean,
thing that's
you're the only
bothering
one
you
that's
the
been
most
called
right
out
now.
about being too mean.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I
Really?
remember. That's right. When Sis was missing, I was called out.
Oh,
as too mean
yeah.
multiple
And
times.
who said this?
No one that's here.
Mm.
Listen, it is a solution to my problems, okay? Because, Slate, a long time ago, coming into the HOA, I couldn't get a single motherfucker to even listen to me long enough to realize that I was around. Because I was nice and I talked like this and nobody would hear me. So the yelling is the only way for me to have a voice in this goddamn group. And on top of it, to get anything done as second in command, because if I don't yell at you, motherfuckers don't listen.
You're getting the Hades
Okay.
treatment.
You
See
think
what I'm
I
talking about,
like
caretaker?
Yeah,
You
no.
think I like
that-
yelling all the time? Maybe they should just listen to me when I don't yell. So it doesn't have to escalate there.
Okay. I think
Here
we've
that
made a
guy is.
breakthrough here.
That's right.
You feel like yelling is the only way it can be listened to.
That's right. My yelling is their fault.
Do you think people respect you?
I do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. Most of them.
And yet they don't listen to you?
That's right.
I always listen
Welcome
to
to the HOA.
It's the same with me.
Interesting.
her.
Probably the last
Yeah.
person to listen to, Stanley, sorry.
Exactly. Everyone respects me, but no one listens to me.
That's
I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say Stanley is the last person of this. Right?
actually you're not wrong.
Come on,
Luis.
Stanley's been.
Did you almost just
Been on this shit.
profile him?
But Luis, you know, I feel like you don't have everything off your chest yet. You know, after what you said last night.
Give that them talk.
Yeah.
The fuck do you mean
you said,
don't talk?
you said you weren't gonna pineapple for Scissor Stanley anymore.
I said I wasn't gonna pineapple because you know these prank
Nobody said pineapple yesterday.
Well, Julio to an extent already said we're going
Yeah,
in.
we're
It's basically a
told it was,
pineapple.
yeah.
Julio escalated that situation when he shot.
Well, then maybe I shouldn't pineapple for Julio.
I don't
A
think
pineapple
Julio
for an
just
OG.
didn't read the room, is what he did.
I mean, to be honest, I already kind of solved my quarrels with that already. So
Wait, how?
This situation, caretaker, what they're talking about, I offered to pay everybody's fines as well.
Yeah.
I was really going out of my way to ensure that they felt comfortable in committing the acts of shooting these cops.
and you know what? He's right.
Correct.
You know, he's right.
Interesting.
But I mean, there is a certain level of fear, caretaker, that I think that some people are, quite frankly, too afraid to take that leap of faith, and I don't understand why. It strikes me down in my core being. They would not, say that they would get up and fight.
Who's that?
So you think that fear is the primary thing driving you guys apart? Fear of speaking of telling people that something is wrong, fear of doing what needs to be done.
I
think
try
I'm
to
scared.
assure, I try to assure,
Yes.
reassure all the time. Everything will be okay, but
I'm not scared of anything.
it won't
Here
take
is
that
why
leap.
Well,
people haven't
can
done
you guarantee
shit
that, Sis?
for ages.
Can you guarantee that everything will turn out okay? Or are you
No.
simply making conjecture?
If we were to go into a situation like that and we all fail together, right? As one. And that's where my heart is.
What about when I failed the magnets? Did we fail
What
as
do you
one
say?
there?
What? I don't remember that.
Did we fail as a group there?
Nope.
Were
It's
you
an
there for me?
individual-
Where you're like,
that's-
oh, it's okay.
that
We'll
was-
just try it again next time. Is that what you said to me, sis?
I reassured you, as my
What?
friend,
What?
that you will do better next time around.
I'm pretty sure you were gonna stick your dick in his eye.
I even bought the next
What?
set of magnets for you.
Probably would have done the magnets, man. I won't lie to you.
I don't think you spent any money on the magnets. Sis. We got the materials for it.
That's true. So you're not
Well.
giving credit where credit is due.
Well, I forgot about that. But yes, I mean, we did that.
What about the
together.
part where I failed the magnets and you said you would stick your dick in my eye?
You did say that.
Well, that's,
So back to threats of
This is
violence.
pent
that
up.
is-
This is pent up
that's
frustration.
repulsive. I would not say that.
You screamed it over radio.
Caretaker, I think that it means a lot when the only person backing this claim is the one with the anger problem in the room. So
No, I got an anger solution, like I said.
Or is everyone else too scared to bring it up?
That's right. I'm not a pussy.
Oh,
Bring what
I
up?
mean, you see what she's doing right now. It could be.
Hmm.
I'm encouraging
How
her
about-
to
afraid of
speak
me?
up.
How about everybody close your eyes and raise your hand if you have ever felt victimized by Stiz.
Actually, I keep mine down.
Okay, everyone hands down. Okay. So it seems like there might be an issue with how you speak to the people in your group.
Me?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
peeked and not everyone had their hands up, even though they probably should have.
We're just used to it, man.
You're just used to it?
Yeah.
But
I'm complacent.
do you think it would be better if you weren't constantly threatened?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Because if he doesn't shout at us, we won't do shit.
So maybe
True.
the goal isn't to eliminate all shouting, but to eliminate the non-productive shouting, the shouting that doesn't communicate anything, that only exists to get out your own frustration. Have you tried doing something else to get out your frustration? I know you do crime a lot. Is that a more productive way to
Me?
everyone here?
You know, I
I do
think people
yoga.
take their stress out on
Nah.
photos.
I'm trying.
I think if people just did what they have to do, we wouldn't have to yell at them.
Yeah.
And the dodos are.
She's not talking
a
to me.
bit of
She's
a
talking to everyone
problem,
else.
Caretaker, there's a big plague of dodo stuff going on.
We have to be
Disgusting.
parents to a bunch of grown-ass adults.
Interesting. Here, I've written this up. Here, you can. Just some things about communication.
I mean, you're gonna have to send it to.
Oh, yeah.
Again, please.
Things that I believe might be helpful for you to remember when going into conversations.
I already skimmed through this and I know this is never gonna work.
Be
Yeah.
patient. Ugh. Sometimes
Try not
you
to
need a
react,
moment
even
to
if
get
it's
their
fine.
thoughts
Nancy.
together.
Well, that's not gonna work.
So I'm
Yeah, I
supposed
mean,
to stand
if you
here
start
for half an
stepping up,
hour
Gila,
while
we
Rod
wouldn't have
figures
this
out what he
problem.
wants to say. What the
What?
fuck
Okay,
did you say,
Tom,
Tom?
Not half an
please
hour.
continue. Please do me that favor.
I know Tom's not talking shit right now.
Apparently he is. So, Tom, why don't you step
Please.
forward and tell Gilly exactly how you think she
Oh,
hasn't
God.
been stepping up?
Well, okay, not in like the general background stuff.
No, no,
but
no, no,
when
no.
we-
No.
If you're gonna bring that energy, why don't you
please.
keep it up?
No, I meant in gunfights and
In
pineappling.
gunfights? Are you
Pineappling.
fucking kidding me?
See,
I'm
caretaker,
so
this is where
sorry
it
that
breaks
I'm
down.
not. That I wasn't there last
she
night
even
because I was
around?
in the middle of the fucking city.
Julia knows her strengths, man.
Do not come to me and say that I do not step the fuck up when I am asked specifically to step the fuck up. There were already enough of you last night in order to handle that situation, and I know my strengths, and I know I wouldn't have been helpful in that situation at all. But I was there on standby in case I was actually needed. There
Good,
were
this
already
is-
enough of you. I was not needed there.
This is productive. This is a way to get yourself heard, but not just angrily yelling.
I literally almost killed my fucking sister for this group. So please, Tom, back the fuck off.
Who's your sister?
See, caretaker, this is what happens.
Emma
and this
King.
is what I get
I think this is
Oh,
And
okay.
I get
honestly,
this a
Tom,
lot.
you have no room to speak.
Clearly
when last
she
night
has some
you
grievances
literally,
and she
in a
needs to get them out.
conversation, when asked a direct question, decided to step back instead of step up.
Oh boy.
If I ever see you do that shit again, and the next day follow up telling someone else they're not stepping up, we're gonna have a fucking problem. Because you gave me the
Oh,
excuse of
boy.
I was just following when you were an active participant and equal in a situation.
Oh boy.
All right.
You need a serious self-evaluation, Tom. Because I am done hearing the shit that keeps flying out of your mouth lately.
Oh, but can we get back to Rod for a second?
Yeah.
I think
What?
this
This
that
guy
was
sucks.
productive. I think
What?
that was effective communication. You clearly said what you wanted. It was yelling, but it wasn't just angrily screaming insults, and it wasn't threats of violence.
Wait, which one? Who do what?
Both of you.
Oh, yeah. See, this is what happens all the time. So we're fine. That's what they mean by yelling.
Well, that's Ant yelling, not Sis yelling.
So do you think the problem comes back to Sis?
Yeah.
Sis, what do you think?
I don't even know what that outburst was about, quite frankly.
I just felt a lot of negative energy leave the room. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Vibes
sometimes
are slowly starting to mend.
Yeah, sometimes you need to get that anger out, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that with the stuff that you guys do, there's always going to be some undercurrent of animosity and anger about, differences in how you choose to go about things. But I think the main thing that you need to realize is that you're all in this together.
Absolutely.
You're always going to have differing opinions. You're always going to be fighting and, making mistakes. But it's about owning up to those mistakes and improving in the future. I think you all have the potential for that. And I think that, mindless threats of violence and insults at each other is not the way to productively work towards a better future. I truly believe that you can make this work. You have made it work. But I think that you can only get better by trying to resolve things without, weapons and without telling people to stick their dick in a blender. I don't know.
But
Yeah,
we're a
I think
gang.
it was in an eye. I think it was stick a dick in an eye.
What are we supposed to do
Correct.
when, you try to praise your other members and they just won't hear it? When you go, hey sis, thanks for being you, and you get told no. Stop. Don't do that.
Do you think you have a hard time accepting compliments, Sis?
He has a hard time accepting them and giving them.
Positive reinforcement for me is almost a crutch. If I get told a positive thing it's almost like an excuse for me to then be lax, and I can't do that. I have to keep chugging along. You know, I can't let that be my setback by being told, you know, you're doing a great job. Well, that just means I can kick my feet up and sit on the couch. I can't do that. That's just, it never ends, you know. And that's why. I mean, quite frankly, it's a personal thing. I don't take offense to me not accepting that, but
You don't even know why I was saying it.
Do you think that puts undue stress on you, though? You're constantly trying to one-up yourself and be better?
Absolutely.
Will it... I don't think it'll ever be enough for you, and you're going to constantly set goals that you're never going to reach.
Correct. That's why I'm King Slime.
Well, I'm King Slime.
Correct. Yeah.
How about
But
we go
ma'am,
around
that
the circle?
invalidates my feelings because I'm trying to openly and clearly communicate with my gang leader that I appreciate him.
How about we
He doesn't
go around the
even know why we
circle
were
and
saying
compliment each other?
Oh God.
Yeah, just tell people what you appreciate about them.
We should start with Sid.
Is everybody complimenting everybody?
Can we start with Sid?
Yeah,
Just
just
like one
you can
person
like
each.
compliment one person, you can compliment multiple. Just recognize something they've done recently.
I feel like Sid should do it with everyone.
All right, Sis, do you want to?
Sure. Okay. Stanley,
That was good, but terribly.
you always know how to roll with it, right? Tanner,
Was that it?
you're really good at getting other people's radio channels. Excellent job. And you're great. Number 2, potentially number 1 in the future.
That
Near
wasn't a
future.
compliment.
Very near.
No.
Gilia, great job learning the weaknesses and strengths. That's awesome. Self-evaluation. I like that. Dante, you know, I like the way you ran that bar. Run that bar. Currently. Rod, cool mask, man. Hades, man, you put the pussy away, man, and it never came back. That's cool. Luis, you have a artistic vision about you that always comes out to the surface, and I like that.
What does that mean?
Oh, Tom, you can shoot.
Nice. Dang,
Alright.
Tom, man.
That's probably the best.
What about
best
Tio?
answer.
He's
Yeah.
awake.
Oh, Tio, thanks for managing the college account.
Mari
Okay.
did that.
Do you all?
Mari does that.
So how does that make you guys
Sorry,
feel?
Mars,
Do you
you're
feel more appreciated?
I feel insulted.
I'm confused a little.
That almost sounded like
I think
yeah,
Sis
same.
probably had a lot more to say about me, but he, just didn't want to spend
I liked mine. I
more
liked the
time on
shooting
me
one.
than everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I really like my.
I think sometimes people have trouble making compliments, but you know, he went through the effort of telling you guys, you know, what he thought about you in a positive way.
Absolutely.
It just sounds like lies.
That's what?
What if we did the opposite?
You know, I was gonna say, I appreciate it, man.
Oh,
Thanks.
What?
See, I feel like Sis tried to insult me on purpose. He knows I don't want to be number 1, so he threw that in there, and the very soon is more like a threat than anything else.
a threat? Do you not want to be number
Yes.
1?
No. Not at all.
So it seems like being number 1 is a position that you know is a lot of stress.
Yeah, so is number 2. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
And
good
you
where I
know
am.
that all that stress is on Sis right now.
I
Yes,
try
everyone
help
have to
him
say
with
nice things
that,
about Sis.
right? But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, I'm not Sis, nor can I ever be.
should, but
Because of
also
who he is, not how much he handles.
it might inflate his ego. I don't know. How about we go around continuing with the compliments now?
What the fuck is happening?
This is a feelings meeting. She's his caretaker. And she's going to help him and us clearly communicate and get rid of
Yeah.
our anger.
Because that's the best way to improve your mental health.
That's right.
If you're working
Welcome
together
to
as a
docile
group,
season.
then you're going to feel better about what you're doing and how, you know, your interpersonal relationships are going to only improve.
No more bully gang for us, T.O.
This is never gonna work.
Huh.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're going through like a
I'm
shock
making
moment.
this
feel
up
like
as I
T.O.
go
doesn't believe in
along.
us.
Caretaker, can I talk to you for a second over here?
Yeah.
Who called this?
So,
Mhm.
Tio
his phone.
has like some
The life coach lady.
residual, what's the word? Trauma. Okay?
I
Oh,
ate
shit.
my lunch.
His brother's like left him. He's like the last of the litter.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
This is a bit, right?
Hmm.
So, I mean, please just keep that in mind when you're
Yeah, no,
talking.
definitely.
That's why he's acting.
Hey,
Holy
Tom,
shit.
hey, Tom, you gotta breathe.
All right.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. That was
Bro,
pretty-
I like that.
yeah.
I actually like the compliment.
How do you think this is going so far?
Hey, can I grab your
Rod,
laptop?
you're-
Oh, fantastic.
Got hit with.
All right.
Nice mask.
Rod, yeah, I mean, that was
I
kind
think-
of cool.
Did I get your lunch? I'm gonna sign you.
No, you can have mine.
I
Give it-
think that we've made a lot of progress here. I think that nothing is going to be fixed in one day, and it's going to take a lot of work from you guys, but if you want to become better, then I know that you can achieve what clear communication between each other and a more positive feedback loop.
You're giving up on us.
No, I am not giving up on you.
Things will be
We
fixed
can
if
continue
Sis
on
promoted me to high command.
having these meetings if you want. We can continue talking out your issues.
You know, I think that would be a great idea.
I'm just saying that not
Yes, sir.
everything can be solved in a day.
Why not?
So did things get better?
I believe that they can get better. I think that right now,
Hear that, guys? We did bad.
no, you did not do bad. You clearly communicated what you were feeling. You talked about, you know, not having people listen to you and having to yell because of that. And now everyone knows that and they can be more respectful in the future.
I am sure that will happen.
And if it doesn't, then we just keep going on until it does.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'm not giving up on you.
What about the other 20 of us that aren't here?
That's why there's gonna be more of these.
Oh, that's gonna be oof. It's gonna
Yeah.
shoot ya.
Yeah, aw.
You haven't even gotten to people like Kian, maybe.
Carol.
What about once you
Julio.
leave, caretaker, and then Sis kills me?
Sis?
What's that?
He said what happens when I leave and then you shoot him.
Why would I do that?
How could a king slime shoot another king slime?
What is the king slime stuff? Oh.
Right, king.
That's right.
I feel alleviated
Not you, Sis.
from this entire meeting, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot anybody.
Well, that's good. And we can work on that in the future. You know, not constantly resorting to weapons and violence. Which I know is kind of a instinctual thing for you guys.
Ma'am, do you think we could have a minute? Just
Yeah,
as
of course.
a family, you know.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Hopefully. Oh god, they're gonna kill each other.
Is this enough to show you why we should never?
No, I think this is a great idea. No, we definitely need to do this more. I really
Okay.
think this is important. No.
Oh god, they're... Okay, okay. Hopefully I didn't do too badly there. I'm just making shit up as I go along. I'm trying. I don't, like, have any actual experience with this. I'm just... I'm trying my best, okay? But thank you to people who have hopped over here. 50 viewers, that is insanity. I'm trying my best. Oh.
Just yell about them on the radio. We don't have to have a meeting.
There you go.
I just bottle up all my shit.
Whew.
That's right.
I am enjoying it, but also whew, it's a lot of pressure. I actually know a bit of the HOA madness, because even though I don't hop on her often, I also play Nikki Rivers, who is Nicholas's girlfriend. I need to get on her more, but I feel kind of lost on her. But I do know a bit of the HOA madness from there.
Ma'am, you're good to come. What was that?
What'd you say, sis?
Whoa.
Nothing. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Mike, you said he was gonna.
that is police sirens outside.
What?
I think we should do this again tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, we definitely need to get the whole gang here, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just have one of these with the SDSO instead of like fighting them.
Oh.
No, fuck them, no.
All right. Is this,
Yeah, we should invite
Even the
Reddit.
best therapist
This
couldn't
is
help the HOA. Yeah.
Wait, what was the point of this?
Just working on communication.
Okay.
all I've learned is that I'm a fantastic communicator.
All right.
I may be Siz's
Right.
caretaker, but I'm here
All I
for you
learned today
guys
is
too,
that
because
I'm
that'll
King
help Sis.
Slime.
Caretaker, can you wait outside? I gotta go to the bathroom.
What does he need help with? What?
Alright, guys, that was
Thank
cool.
you for speaking up in there.
Yeah, thank you for allowing me to have that opportunity.
Of course. I hope that went well.
Yeah, it went better than expected.
Yeah.
It
It probably won't solve anything now, but maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Someone set off firecrackers in there.
Oh.
What's piece of this? Oh, I didn't.
Goddamn bananas, am I right? Slipping all over them.